Hey guys, so today I'm going to be showing you my US coinage album number 1, and the first one contains cents, nickels, and dimes, and a few toned coins. So let's just get started. So first we have cents, and we have Indian head cents. The dates will be at the top left corner. They might have a grade on the other corners. The pink numbers are the mintages. Here we have some Lincoln cents. And I have some empty spaces because I'll probably be able to fill those in with future coins. Some steelies. Another steely. Tried to put these in chronological order, but I mean it sort of worked. So, second page. Sorry about how jerky this is. I'm trying to do this freehand filming. So these are all Wheaties. And here I found this at a flea market, and it was in the foreign coin bin, and it's actually 45% of a coin. Top half there is completely missing. So it's pretty much worthless right now, but if I had the other 55%, it would probably be worth about 20 bucks. So what a shame. Alright, next page. Just have some really old Lincoln cents here. First year, 1909. This one has a little bit of lamination, if you can see it there, those bumps. Alright, so now we have some memorial cents. One is a die crack. That has some blemishes on it. It's actually a really nice orangey color, great luster, but there's just that annoying blemish there, so that really sucked. So here's one of my few really amazing error coins. It's a 50% off center Lincoln cent. By looking at the design, I can tell it's anywhere from 1972 to 82. Got it in an 11-year range. That one is that nice purple and blue toning, if you can see that. Large date. It's probably worth about 50 cents. The small date is worth, in that condition, about 60 bucks. So this one has SMS on it, and that just means it came from a mint set. Actual special mint set ones were only made from 65 to 67. So I just put it on as SMS, so it tells that it's from a mint set. And this was a curiosity I found. It's a completely brown 2011 cent. And as you can see, I found it on November 25th, 2011. And it was completely brown. I don't know how it got to be so brown so quickly, because all the others I had found were nice and shiny red, like this. So here we have a page of some die defects. I won't go into showing you all the defects because it's really small. It's up at the top left corner of the shield. It's like two little bumps. You probably can't see it. And then here I just have some 1971 mint set coins. They're still in their packaging because I got a 1971 mint set and I just cut it up. So go all the way over here. Last of our Lincolns. 2011 die crack. There's a die crack of a T. You can't really see it. There's a coin I toned. I just used some salt and vinegar and I heated it up on a stove and it worked a little bit. Just some nice red-brown toning. And there's a masterpiece of artificial toning. Really vivid colors. And then that's just something I tried to tone with an acid pamphlet. Sort of worked. Now we move on to nickels. We have the Liberty V nickels. That one is literally in the worst shape. There's like no details on the back. That one's almost as bad. So 12D, I got that for $2, worth like 3 or 4. So now we move on to Buffalo nickels, classic nickels. The deal with them is that they had really poor design, and the date was the first thing to get worn off, say if you put it through circulation. That's why I found a lot of them without any dates, so I just called them undated. However, this one is from San Francisco, because the mint mark was protected really well. 34D. Move on to Jefferson nickels, the second year. The 3ST means that there's 3 steps on the Monticello on the back. The thing about steps is that they were the first thing to get worn off, just like the date on Buffalo nickels. And also, they were really difficult to punch from the die onto the coin. And so, if you find an old nickel with full steps, it could be worth a lot more than, say, if it had like no steps. And steps can get worn off through circulation, as I've said. Now we get into some newer coins, like in the past 30 years. That one's in the package. Here. And as I said with those cents before, this is from a 1971 mint set, and it's still in the wrapper. Now I move on to the proofs of the Jefferson nickels. 64, 85, 99, 2005, 1980. Now we move on to dimes. I'm not really big into dimes. I'm going to be doing some dime albums, trying to make a set later on. But here are the few that I have. I don't have a real nice Dansko dime album, but I'll be getting one soon. The silvers. They were silver up until 1965. So if you find any before 1965, like these two 1964s, they're actually 90% silver. So those are worth like $2, $3 in silver, right there, each. I have some proofs. That's not a proof. But here we have the other proofs. And another 1971 from that mint set. So lastly, we have some toned coins. Found these in rolls. Some of them are a lot more vividly toned than others. That, you see, that has that blue toning. That has really blue toning. Reddish yellow. Really red. Red purple. That's probably artificial. Sort of a bluish green. Dark toning. Charcoal color. That was cool. That's a 2009, the first of the 4 cents they have made for the bicentennial of Abraham Lincoln's birth. That's a nice toner. That's a nice dark charcoal tone. And the last coin we have is this, has that interesting rainbow toning. It's pretty beat up, but it does have full steps, so that makes it cool. And I hope you enjoyed watching. Here's my whole row of coins, and hope to make a new video soon. Alright, thank you. Bye-bye.